Okay, so this was a tweet from Llama Todd. He tweeted that apparently on Primal, it is toxic and aggressive to suggest that someone consider using raid food and meld their gear for savage content. It's practice. Now, I haven't read this yet, so I don't know what this is going to say. This is on Primal Data Center. So, someone says, Red Mage, you should consider fully melding in food. Your HP is a tad low. You should consider. So they're being very polite here. Okay. They say, no. He's new and learning. No, says the original person. Purple says, why so toxic? Blue says, it's not toxic to ask basic level things like raid food. Now, you can see from the background, they are on the first savage fight of the tier. Eric Thaonio's fight. Green says, I don't think that was toxic. Yellow says, this is not being toxic, to be honest. That's one of the basic things about savage raiding. Pink says, he said consider. I think that's a kind suggestion, to be honest. Purple, our hungry person, says it's practice, though. Pink says, and wasn't too forced. Blue, when you do endgame stuff, full melds in food. Purple says, you realize that, right? Practice. Blue says, practice makes no difference. Green, let's not dwell. He clearly didn't mean for it to come off as aggressive. Oh, we have a peacemaker here. Purple, well, it did. Pink, no need to fight. Blue, it's not aggressive. Purple, to me it was. Blue, it's the expectation. Red, can we go, lol. Move on now, okay. I mean, are these all randoms in a party finder? Because this is like an incredibly civil discussion, to be honest with you. Like, I'm just looking at everybody that was involved in this discussion, and like, from someone that used to play WoW, I'm like, holy shit. We have like 5 different peacemakers in the party who are all like, he didn't mean for it to come off as aggressive. He's new. He's learning. Someone else is like, he said consider. I think that's a kind suggestion, to be honest. It's like, this is not how things work in other MMOs, dude. It's so crazy because, like, everybody's so nice. Everybody's so nice. Like, I'm imagining how this discussion would go in WoW. Hey, mage, put on food or we'll kick you. No, they're gone. That's it. They got kicked. That's this whole conversation that happened. It's crazy to me that, like, I guess I just have a different perspective on this because this was clipped as an example of, like, someone being toxic when he's surrounded by super, super civil people. Nobody's saying, well, oh, well, if you won't eat food, then why don't you eat shit? Because that's probably how this would go in WoW. So, I mean, look, it's true. It's true. The guy is way, way off base, and he has no idea what he's talking about. Yes, you should consider fully melding and having food when you're going into Savage. Yeah, you should consider it. Okay, they're not even saying, like, get the best top-of-the-line food. Get the best top-of-the-line melts. They're not saying that. But, and it's a thing that people often do when they're asked to do anything at all, even in the nicest possible way. You're always gonna have people that get really defensive about it because you told them to do something And their knee-jerk reaction is to say, oh no, don't tell me how to play. You don't mess up. He even admitted, to me it was. When people were like, that wasn't aggressive, he said, to me it was. And I think that's telling. It was actually a little bit of self-reflection there that I didn't expect. He acknowledges that not everybody else thinks that it was aggressive. It's only him. He's realizing he had a wrong reaction to this by saying, to me, only me, this was aggressive. Like, I think he was actually starting to come around. When in the end, move on now, okay? Like, realizing, you know, okay, I'm being kind of a dickhead. I think that's what happened here. So, I'd really, I don't think it's, what did Lamatad say? It's toxic and aggressive to suggest that someone consider using raid food. It's because the person asked why it's so toxic. Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, sweet summer child. Is this your first MMO? Did you start with Final Fantasy 14? This is what you think toxic is, my dear. You have really been, you've been treated extremely kindly by people in this game, if that's your bar for toxicity. Honestly. It sounds like people... The guy wouldn't have survived MW2 lobbies. First online game ever. Yeah, of course. You can't post screenshots like this without blocking the names, okay? If you ever have something stupid happen to you in Party Finder, please do what Lamita did here and block the names first before posting it on Twitter and sending me the link so we can all make fun of it. Please block the names first, but then send me the link, please, because it's hilarious. Yeah, I think toxic is very overused. Yeah. The bar for calling someone toxic in FFXIV is on the floor. I tend to agree. And that's good. Okay? It's good. Like, don't get me wrong. This is fantastic. It's great that the bar is, like, people are not used to being treated like shit in this game. That's good. We want that. We should be proud that it went this way. Okay? There's even, like, a resolution here at the end where we're all gonna move on. Nobody's gonna get, you know, kicked. We're gonna move on and continue to play together. This is excellent. So I mean, I look at this conversation and I see an example of, like, a fairly mature community overall. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Oh, it's color coded. So all shades of red are DPS, green are healer, and blue are tanks. Oh, I see. Well. Coming from WoW, FF14 was Whiplash. Let me tell you a story, and I'm sure I've told this story before. When we had a really huge, our most recent, I should clarify, our most recent really huge wave of WoW players come to FF14. I had more than one person tell me that they thought everybody in Final Fantasy 14 was being sarcastic to them by saying, hey, good job. Like, hey, you did a really good job on that. And it took them months to realize, wait a minute. I really am doing a good job. They really meant I was doing a good job. I didn't believe them. I thought they were shitting on me. I had multiple people tell me this, I swear. That they didn't believe that people were actually being that nice. Like, people saying, hey, am I doing okay on this boss? Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, you're doing really good. We're all really impressed. But the way people mean it is like, you're doing really good. We're so impressed. It's just, You need like recovery. You need to recover from what you've been through, man. I came over from WoW and I thought people were being sarcastic or mean till someone clarified. I nearly cried. Look, somebody in the chat right now saying the same. Here's somebody else. Yeah, I 100% thought the same thing. Because people are sarcastic like that in M+. This is people in the chat right now. This happened in the...
Yes, just...
Always right, thank you, even if I think it's sarcasm. Yeah, I usually do that too. But I can't tell when people are being sarcastic at all. Ever. I'm really bad at noticing sarcasm, so... Yeah, I don't pick up on that real well. Coming from WoW to FF14, it took me a while to actually type in party chat in dungeons because of WoW. It's okay. It's okay, you're safe here. You're safe here now. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. No one is toxic in FF. Yeah, that's actually what I said. Yeah, what I said was that no one has ever been toxic in Final Fantasy 14. And if you were toxic before, then when you install FF14 on your computer, it cleanses your soul like a spiritual shower, and you're no longer capable of telling lies or saying anything mean ever again. Yeah. So wait, is this sarcasm? No. What? 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 Cleanse me? What? Mine was a spiritual bubble bath. One time though, like talking about toxic people in Final Fantasy 14. One time, I knew somebody that told me that he was friends with a GM, and anytime people did something he didn't like, he would say that actually his GM friend is standing right next to us, but he's invisible so we can't see him. But he's actually in the game right now, but because he has GM powers, we can't see him in the game, but we better watch out. Because he's... I swear.